Pledge of allegiance.
Stand already.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, speaking,
I'm sorry, can you put a little bit of light in here, because it's not tough.
No,
Thank you, Paul, very
no
nice.
problem. Now they can see shit.
how's that? Good?
That's great, thanks, I couldn't read my papers.
Talking with Bill Traynor today from Nugent Haslam, our auditors. These are the numbers that he told us to put in for the tax levy as well as the interest and penalty. I don't remember if is this higher than it was last meeting? Does anybody have the last?
Yeah.
Right here.
The tax levy is the same, you just added the interest and penalty.
Okay.
Right.
You know,
So that brings us to 3.4 million, 3.5.
April 25.
Some of the numbers that would change from the last meeting on Friday was the fines and forfeiture. It's 89,000. And it was 65,000 last,
63.
63.
Mhm.
Also, the CHIPS money rose, but that's just coming in, going, it's a push.
He's dying to say that. He's dying to say
I
that.
He was dying.
I was hoping to hold that out a little bit longer. And there was one other item, no, it was discussed at the last meeting, the 30,000 from the parking income. And I believe that's still a conservative number. Since the last meeting, Bridget Flynn, the treasurer, had given me some new codes that had to go in, with different codes. One of the things I had to change was the village hall elections and election supplies. I had to break that up. Scrolling down,
Why were the elections 37.50 last year? $1,300. Well, you know, I see what you did. You broke up the 30 to 37.50. Why was it broken up last year?
it was broken up this year. I just figured that we could combine them this year, and guess you can't. Law enforcement remains the same. We on the bike patrol, we're looking for a little bell. Val, do you want the things for the spokes,
we can try that.
the baseball cards? Yeah.
I got clothespins.
Now any Mickey Mantles wearing the
Yeah.
spokes of my bicycle? Probably his rookie card. Parking safety, public safety remains the same, no changes there. I had to change some codes in the code enforcement. All the numbers stayed the same. Here's CHIPS, it's the same number as the non-property taxes. Everything else stays the same. Everything in the parks stayed the same. No changes there. The youth recreation program, youth and adult recreation program, I had to change the count codes. All the dollar amounts stayed the same. Village historian, that count codes changed in there. Nothing changes in community environment. Employee benefits. We do have these numbers from the other night. There was a change. Debt service remained the same for this. So a total of 5259, 16493. Now, talking with Paul Meanstaff from the school district today, he believes strongly that the employee retirement system numbers will be reduced this year than it was from last year. The TRS, Teachers Retirement System, those numbers are going to increase.
Did he say why it will change?
Why they would be reduced?
Yeah.
No. Right now, he said that, I said, we just approved well, we have to approve a check in the amount of, well, the 138, 399, and 344, let's say 500,000. I said, what is yours at the school district? And all of these numbers here equal 25%, I'm sorry, $25 million. 25% of their budget at the school. So we know that's out of control.
Is that because the school pays the retirement 100%, where the employees don't pay towards it? Like the
No,
teachers
no.
and stuff?
The tier 1 never paid anything into their
Right,
salary.
right.
I don't know about tier 2 or 3. I think there
Tier
was,
3 used to pay 3%.
okay.
Tier 2 is voluntary.
Tier 4, that most teachers are on, paid 10 years of into their pension, and the school
3%.
district picks up the rest. But now they're up to tier 6. So they have the same,
Right,
the same tier system that we do.
right.
Tier 6, I don't know what the percentage is, but I have to get that percentage to see what our tier 6 employees.
The only
Put in-
tier 6 would be Carl, and.
Carl might not be. Carl might be
Tier 4,
tier 4.
but any new employees are tier 6.
Yeah, Chris is tier 6.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. And I think the police, they're paying into their pension also.
And the newer hires,
Yeah, the newer hires.
it's your 60. Like,
Do you guys go up that way, or?
yeah, it's 2, and I think Ramos is tier 6, so he's paying part.
Okay,
Ben Gerstner is paying part, Eric Petrano's paying part.
but are they paying part just for a number of years, or are they paying part throughout their career?
I think for their career, I think.
Okay. So that's going to help us as we move forward. I guess I should just try again. Do we have any questions on this?
Couple
Yes.
of them. Under, just to pick it, police, and I brought this up last time, Social Security was count code A, 903081 under employee benefits. Social Security, police, Medicare, 95.5. Have you guys come up with that number? The reason I ask is 95.5 is about 1.2 million in salary. But I look at the police budget for salaries and I see 1.3, 1.4, at least 1.5. So I'm just pointing out, I think the Medicare Social Security numbers are not spot on. And the same thing's probably true for Village Hall. Because backing into the Village Hall salary, 59.8 in Medicare Social Security is only 782,000 in salary. you may need to look at that. My second question is, in the new budget, what are the total budgeted expenses in the general fund? Because I don't see a total number on the page for the general fund.
The general,
General fund total expenditures, budget-wise.
5259, 16493.
That's 2018-19.
yeah.
Right.
What about 2017-18? There's no total there.
We have,
Do you know what it
do
was?
I have my pad here?
Is it the 5037?
No, I have, I thought I put out, excuse me. If you were to total up all the fund balances that you see here, it would total $806,000, $806,000,
Okay.
okay?
What about the expenditures, though? I mean, the budgeted expenses for 2017-18. Do you know what the total is?
I think it's 5037376615.
I'm sorry, Rich, 5037?
5037
Yep,
376.15.
thank you.
Well,
And then, my other question was last time, what was the tax levy for 2016-17? You know what that was?
This is the same levy that we used last year.
Okay, so tax levy's not changing,
No.
it's the same. So that means taxes should go down theoretically, tax rate, since your assessed valuation went up.
We'd love,
That would theoretically be the case, that's,
to answer your question about the benefits, I will look into the question of the law
it's the
enforcement,
Medicare, yeah.
okay?
Mhm.
But if I get on to in the sewer, in the G fund, okay, we have some benefits in here,
Mhm.
okay?
But I think
Not
that's
many.
fine.
Not many. Now, what we did with the sewer benefits, we've encumbered $102,000 that will be used for employee benefits DPW. Okay? Because we're really not using it the way it was being used in the past. But we still have people working in that, on clerical work here. Christi, village clerk, as well as the village treasurer. Okay, and we have, let's save that and we'll get back to that. The water. The same thing in here. Okay, so we have a total of water employee benefits of $6109. Talking with Bill Trainer again from Nugent Houselet today about our budget for the water, the 444. That's what we've taken in fourth quarter of last year, first 3 quarters of this year. our new water bills will be going out probably Thursday, Friday. I don't think, and Paul, you know, do you see a change in the fourth quarter of last year to the fourth quarter of this year, or it's just too early to tell?
I think it's gonna be higher.
Okay, so whatever that is, this here will increase. All right, so instead of, if we wanted to increase, so instead of, because then we're gonna have the 4 quarters of this year, okay, of 2017. Instead of, in the past, it was, well, we're gonna budget, I think, $700,000, and we collected $300,000. Okay, if you remember the charts that were shown earlier. So these are actual numbers, actual revenue numbers that we have been taken in. Now, we did have some work done with the chlorinating system at Waterworks that will be taken out of the water capital fund. It's a capital improvement.